February 24th, and I was feeling bloated and I haven't got my period, so I was kind of on edge, but I didn't think anything of it, but it came back to it, and oh my god. I'm supposed to give myself 2 months breather to heal my body after the miscarriage in January, but it looks like, but it could be, I'm not just gonna, I'll wait a couple months and then we'll see. This is just the first test I took. Oh gosh. Okay. Today is March 7th, and Brian has been calling me a bear lately. He's like, all you do is hibernate and you just like wake up around 9 a.m. and I'm like, dude, I didn't sleep all night. And like, you sleep all throughout the night. Last night I went to sleep around 2 and I woke up around 4 a.m. and then stayed up the whole time. And so by the time the kids woke up, I knocked out because I was tired. And then I slept throughout the day here and there. And so he's giving me some lip action about it, because if he wasn't up to take care of the kids, then it would be me, and then he would be sleeping till 9 a.m. So anyways, there is no way I could possibly keep a secret from Brian.
You are pregnant?
He's sitting here and he's like, why are you eating sweets? And why are you so like mean? I remember the other day I was arguing with him and he came out, he's like, there's something wrong with you. There's seriously something wrong with you. I was like, okay, if I want to keep this a secret, then I have to really calm down. And I was literally sitting here contemplating to myself, do I really want an ice cream, or should I wait until he goes to sleep and then eat it in secret? But anyway,
I know it.
since the last time I took my pregnancy test, it was on the 24th of February, and it was positive. And the weeks before that, I was negative. So I had a hunch, and so I decided to not say anything until I was really sure. So I made some appointments to like go get checked, and this guy literally gets all my text messages, like all my appointments, like, oh, my lab works, my phone call appointments, like anything that I go to Kaiser, to the hospital.
Link to my phone number. They tell me lab appointment.
I'm like, how am I gonna go about with this for like a couple months without telling him anything when he's just on my case?
Months. When did you last test?
I test every day, and it gets darker and darker. I know that after my miscarriage, a week after, I started testing negative.
So when did you first get positive?
When I first decided to retest again was on the 24th of February, and that's because I just could not understand why I could not lose weight. It just kept hanging there. And
you think I'm pregnant too then?
And so I just went to go take a test, and I was like, oh shit, I think I might be pregnant again. And then the next day we had to go to a friend's family, and I'm like, or a friend's like event or his birthday thing. And so I was like, man, I gotta figure out a reason why I can't drink. And so I thought, like, you know, I could just get on the bandwagon with AT, because AT is doing this thing where she doesn't drink for a whole year. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it with you, and so, you know, what is
Solidarity.
it? Solidarity. You and I, yes. And then Brian's like, it's very strange that Min would not drink, and then she's really mean, and then she's starting to eat a lot of sweets, and then now she's hibernating. And throughout all this, Brian has been super mean to me. So
No, was it?
yeah, you were like, all you do is sleep all day. All you do is sleep all day. And I'm like, I'm so tired, you don't even understand. But anyway, nothing's confirmed until we have a heartbeat or a blood test, because right now it's just symptoms where he's starting to catch up on. I'm just like, fuck. But I was hoping to like hold it off till May, but I don't think he's
Then when are you trying to
gonna.
lose weight? Let's go get some more snacks.
Well, because I still have a few more shows to do, and my last show that I accepted was July 17th. And if I am pregnant, then I'd be around like 6 months.
You need to cancel that show.
So I feel bad because that was the same show that I canceled, the same lady for the twins. But at the time, I was like around 9 months or something. So I didn't want to cancel her. So there you have it. This is our
I knew it.
semi-pregnancy review until I figure out like what's stamped and I mean, I was kind of shocked myself because I haven't received my period
When
yet.
did you...
Like I haven't had any period after the miscarriage, and I was waiting for it, and so I kind of did some research. Like, okay, can you possibly get pregnant after a miscarriage without getting your period? And apparently you can. And
when you have strong soldiers.
and you're supposed to like, test negative, which I did, and then I started to test positive. So
Okay. Well, so when was the last miscarriage? How
the
many
last
weeks?
time I had,
Was it like 6 weeks?
it was around like 7 weeks. So we're about right now. I'm 6 weeks and 3 or 4
You're
days.
6 weeks?
Yeah,
How was it 6 weeks?
because I count my
You said
last
February.
period was January 21st, which I would call it the miscarriage date. But I never received my period, so I don't know. You know what I mean?
I think you're. Yeah, that's kind of off. I don't think.
That's
it's
what I'm
miscarriage.
saying. Like I don't know what's going on with my body. That
I would say it's when you ovulate.
Yeah, but I don't know when. I just know the last time I bled out was January
So you,
21st.
But you were detectable at January 24th, right?
Yeah, and then after that I started to test negative,
I would
like
say 3 weeks.
for a week or so. And then I
to
stopped
that.
testing until I started to realize I was gaining weight.
I'd say you're closer to 5 weeks.
Yeah, so there's
This is
that.
still- what is today? Date? The 6th?
Today is the 7th, March
7th?
7th. And
So 2 weeks ago is when you tested positive.
yeah.
I'd say you ovulated a week prior, maybe. So that's 3 weeks, and then you subtract 2 weeks. So I'd say you're on 5.
So yeah. If calculations are based on January 21st, which is when I had my miscarriage, then I would be, my due date is October 28th.
I think you shouldn't count it on a miscarriage.
Yeah.
That's
So,
around-
but it's really hard because I haven't gotten my period. It's been 4 to 6 weeks now, past 6 weeks,
I think it's February 1st, probably the earliest.
and so
So if it's February 1st,
or I
all
could
our
just
babies
be
are on the
moody because maybe my period's coming. I don't know. I did kind of spot it like last week, but I have been testing every day and it gets stronger and stronger. So I don't know.
so it's in October, late October, maybe.
Yeah.
Triplets.
All right. So I guess
Yay, baby,
we'll
Surprise.
keep updated. I mean, he's catching on. He's getting messages. I took his phone and I tried to cancel all his messages or notifications. I'm trying to make excuses for it. And he's just like rebuttal with like, but how come? And I'm like, I don't understand why you don't pay attention to me all year for 20 years and all of a sudden now.
Guys, every time you get all crazy, like, she's evil, she's pregnant. Must be. Means they're gonna get nicer.
Yeah, the sleeping is probably giving it off a lot, and this eating snacks and getting upset all the time.
You want another ice cream?
No.
Baby
All right.
wants it.
Well, we'll have something confirmed in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, you're only 5 weeks. You should. When's your next appointment?
Well, I'm supposed to get my lab work. They text him my lab work appointment, and I'm like, what the heck? And I don't get any texts, so I guess because he's like the one who signs up for Kaiser, like the head of the household. So I changed me, but then he's getting on my case today. So I was like, oh.
I know it. Nice instead. So I gotta do some more house duties.
Anywho, good night. I am pretty
So
tired.
excited.
I feel bad because I'm like, he's yelling at me for sleeping, but I'm like, dude, I'm really tired, but he's just so mean to me. Literally called me a bear. Hibernates all day. And then today, it was so sweet. Scooper came to the room, and I was still sleeping, and he was like, "Mommy, are you okay?" And I'm like, I'm okay. Let me sleep for another 10 minutes. He's like, "You have a fever?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." And he said, "Let me go get the temperature thing." He ran out. I went to go get the little temperature thing to check my temperature. And then Brian tried to take it from him. He's like, "No, I gotta check Mommy's temperature." And he checked my temperature. She's like, "She's green. She's green." He's so cute. All right, so there you have it. We'll know.
I'd say you're 5 weeks. February 1st.
Yeah. All right. Good night. Good night, y'all. Today's the day, March 21st, and we're gonna find out if I'm pregnant or not. We shall see. We shall see.
Good? Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. Thank you. There you have it. We have a heartbeat. Delivery day is October 31st. Halloween. You are so greedy.
3, 4.
Is it what, are they behind each other or what?
There's only one, jeez.
How can one bring out this much crazy in you? There's gotta be more.
Come on.
You're triple crazy.
Get out of
I
here.
can't even tell what's what.
That's the baby.
Yeah, but where's the head?
I don't know where's the head. I just know that that's it.
Oh, did they say there's only
It's about 8 weeks and 3 days
8 weeks and 3 days?
from what he measured.
So I calculate February 1st. Is that correct?
I don't know, but he said due date is October 31st.
Okay. Then it's 8 weeks, 3 days.
Boys have been so fussy all day. Decided to take him out for a breather. You okay now? Huh? How about you? Gonna give Mama some peace finally? Huh? This guy. Sorry, the camera's super blurry. Oh yeah. In there, I think it's better. You guys okay now? Huh? Huh? How about you? Wow, Scooper, what'd you paint?
What'd you make?
A vacuum.
What is that?
A vacuum. A vacuum.
Is it?
A vacuum.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
so wet.
Okay, boys. Now turn this guy. Turn him. There you go. Okay, boys, let's go. Dragged all the boys to go shopping. Costco adventures with Mama. Hey, let's try to get a girl added to this team, please. Too many boys. Dinner at Costco. We got pizza, chicken bake,
Mommy,
and a hot dog. Careful, okay? Hey, careful.
Is this?
And also some dessert.